everyone, what's the story? It's Ever here. Okay, so this week is Autism Awareness Week. And I know I've done videos about my autism before, but I want to do one with being Autism Awareness. I know I'm probably going to repeat myself here in this video. And I've got my glasses on and I'm looking down because I've written what I want to say down, and it's just kind of yeah, I just want to make sure that I get what I'm saying across and I don't stumble over my words, which I probably end up doing anyway. But if I look down or if I lift my phone up, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so, and again, I'm really sorry if I repeat myself or say something that you guys already know. So my name's Heather Sharp, I'm 37 and I was diagnosed with autism at 34. School always told my mum that, oh, she's too lazy, she just can't be bothered to learn. If she would just apply herself and at least try. And then I went through the assessment to be told, oh, she's dyslexic. She'll go out of it, she'll overcome it. Only I didn't. It got worse, especially when I went into work. When I was working, I was made to feel like I was incapable of doing my job, even having people belittle me. I was trying really hard to do my job and to do a good job, but I always seemed to be being belittled by other staff members. It was only when I went to Wigan and Leigh College that I started to be taken seriously, and I went to the inclusive learning team after a friend of mine, my mum's, said to my mum, have you ever thought that your Eva's autistic? And at first my mum was like, no, she's not autistic, she's dyslexic, you know, I don't think she is autistic. And I went to the inclusive learning in college and I said, look, this has been said, is there any way you can assess me for autism? And the college said, well, we can assess you, I said, but we won't be able to give you an official diagnosis, that would have to go through your GP. So the college did some tests and he goes, yeah, you're dyslexic and you have dyscalculius, which I've been told all the way through high school, primary school, high school, my first college, John Rigby. And then the year after, they reassessed me. They then assessed me for dyspraxia as well. And they came back and said, yeah, you're dyslexic, you have dyscalculius, but you're not dyspraxic. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's what we already knew. Because when you come back next year for your second year, they'll reassess you and that. So just see if you're still at the same level or if you've progressed anymore. And I thought, that's fine, that's great. Anyway, I went back the year after and it was a different lady. And the lady was looking on my files, she goes, yeah, you're dyslexic, you have dyscalculius, and you do have dyspraxia. And I was like, but I was told I didn't have dyspraxia. And the woman was like, no, on the record here it says you're dyspraxic. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm dyspraxic as well. So I rang my mum up as soon as she said that, and the college said that it was highly likely that I did have autism. But again, they said they couldn't give me a official diagnosis, it had to go through my GP. Which then started to go back with my GP. He couldn't understand why I wanted the diagnosis at about the time, at 34. No, I was diagnosed at 34. At the time I was 30. 29, 30ish, and he couldn't understand why I wanted the diagnosis because of my age. It's like, well, you've gone through life so far without the diagnosis, what difference is it going to make? And I was like, it'll make a lot of difference because I'll have answers. I'll know why I do things I do. And at first he was like, oh no, no, no. And they sent me letters saying we don't have the funding for adult diagnosis, we don't have the funding for this, we don't have the funding for that. And then when I was 23, 24, they relented and they sent me for a medical assessment, which I was officially diagnosed in March 2014. So I was actually 33, not 34. I was actually 33, on my way up to being 34. Then came the battle of trying to find support groups. At the time there was nothing around in the Wigan area. Then I found out about the Autism Hub in Lee, which has all members on all of the spectrum, some quite severe, some not so severe. And people like me who's, I'd say, I wouldn't class myself as severely autistic, even though like work and going out is a big problem for me. The lack of a diagnosis led to a lot of bullying in school, in work, being told, oh, you should be able to do this job. Why can't you do this job? Kind of thing. Everybody else is able to. Why can't you? But I wouldn't change being diagnosed for the world. Because I have answers now. I can say, this is me, this is who I am, and yes, I have this condition, I have this disability, or difficulty, if you want to call it that. But it's only a small part of who I am, and I love taking photos, I love writing poems, being with my friends and travelling, and I am proud to be autistic. My friends call it my superpower, and that's how I like to think of it, like a superpower. And talking about my experiences is hopefully helping others understand. I have great friends now, who are there for me, and through every meltdown, through every autistic moment, they've been there for me since day one, since I got the diagnosis. Like Ali and Midnight and Kim, Ruth and Jimmy, Pip, a couple of others, they all said, you're still Heather to us, kind of thing, and it's made my life a lot better in a way, because now I do understand a lot of the things that I do, and people now understand when I say I'm not able to do that. They don't say, but you can. They say, okay, if it's too much for you, you don't have to do it. And I think that's one thing I love about Midnight and Ali, is they don't force me to do anything. If I say I can't do it, it's not, oh, grow up, you can do it. It's like, okay, if you think it's too much, you don't do it. And when I say, like, I want to face my fears further as well. And Ali and Midnight have become two of the most important people in my life. And Danielle, my foster sister, when she was younger, she couldn't understand why I would get so worked up, why I would get upset, why I would, if we went somewhere and we got lost and we couldn't find it, or we missed the train, or I remember this one time me and Danielle went to Morecambe to a wrestling show, and we just couldn't find a place to stay, and I started panicking and I broke down in tears, and Danielle couldn't understand why I did that. She was like, it's fine, you know, like, everything's fine. And so if you have to, we'll just leave the venue early. And I was like, no. I was like, really worked up, really panicky. We found a B&B in the end, but she couldn't understand why I would do things like that. But the Danielle, since I've said I'm autistic, she said, right, okay, now I get it. And she's been really, really supportive. You know, she understands a lot better now, and in a way, me being diagnosed has brought us closer, because, alright, we don't spend as much time together as we did when we was kids, or when she was younger, but, you know, now she understands, and she kind of gets it. She might not always get it, but she understands, and she is supportive. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on my experiences of being autistic, and just do awareness for Autism Awareness Week. Anyway, for now, I'm going to say I love you lots and lots, like jelly tots, and I keep in rigging weird. Bye.